let's speak about some of the difficulties I had about the computer. Yes, it's finally done. This is not the computer, but the joys of editing, I can make it appear. It was such a pain of build, and I love it. It was an adventure. I don't have it here because it's heavy, and moving up and down where my computer is to where I film is just more of a pain because there's so much water in it now. Because water is heavy. Try lifting a 15-litre jug and then you'll understand why. So I have taken a picture and we'll speak about that now. So in front of you there's a picture. So how the bend goes is goes from the reservoir up to the CPU to the radiator back to the other radiator, and then back to the reservoir / pump, and then that's how my loop is. There was so much challenging in this build. It was unbelievable. I actually lost my footage of building this footage. The one that took me, I was up for it was a long night. I remember it well, but it was long. Basically, there was a big storm, and I couldn't sleep, and I had work in the morning. I said, right, I'm just going to get up, get some things done, and went to work, came back, finished the build, and then realised my camera was on the wrong setting. And the joys of this computer, it's my main editing computer. This is my main computer. So I had a copy of my wife's backup on it because I normally put some files on there. So yeah, that video is now lost for the wind. But you get to see the result, and I will find a better solution. I do have a solution, but as I said, this computer was down. That computer is not working anymore. That's a later problem. But I was glad it took this long time because there was bits in there that I need. You think you buy everything. For it. You plan the loop perfect on paper, but there's always something that catch you, and boy, it did catch me. So one of the things that got me was they have these fittings here. I'll have a zoom where I'm speaking about. That looks, now you'll never see it. I'll never see it, but it's one of these tiny things that made the build so much better because it's better than plastic. I prefer metal. It might rust. It might take the coating off. Who knows? This is going to be. I'm going to be 10. I'll be 10 this in a year, maybe 2. But I got these silver fittings. The G-Side compatible. I don't know if I can even find them on Amazon, but they're there. I will see if I can find a link, but I doubt they're there anymore. But I managed to get. It looks so much nicer. The silver was the silver, and the black. It looks so much nicer now. What other crazy bend was there? Oh yeah, that my 45 was it? Yeah, it was 45 to 45 to 90. It was a crazy bend. That's like 75 pounds just sitting there, just doing that one bend. But and then I figured afterwards that you can get extensions. You know when you like find things after you build it, the most annoying thing ever. But it looks like my graphics card could be water cooled, and it will never be water cooled because that's a EVGA. They don't make graphics card anymore, and I would like to keep it as an air cooled component. So the plan is with our graphics card is it's going to go to my wife build and we'll tie her there. She's running our 2060 Super, I think. Very old graphics card, and when I get my new graphics card, we'll compare air cooled versus this water cooled, because the next one is going to get water cooled, no question doubt, and I have planned for it, so we could go like reservoir 90 degrees upwards, 45, and then into the graphics card, and then 45 into the CPU block. So the loop is to be expanded, and I would expand because I might even upgrade some other stuff in it, but this computer will not get touched now for many years. I don't even know how much the total costs. I'll have a list of all the components down in the comment in the description, and you can work out how much I spent and how much, but the looks is good. Now performance, we'll have some charts now. I was gaming, and the temperature for the CPU is really good, 45 in some cases. I have a sensor panel, so I can monitor it. I never see above, sorry, late night, early morning kind of scenario. I never get to see it all above 80. It's such a fans ramp up when they need to. It's such a quiet build. I think the only thing that's lacking, I think I've only had a soft crash once when I decided to do 4K gaming, and I was playing a YouTube video on the side, and it was like, no. I don't know what's wrong. I think it was the graphics card, because it was like struggling a wee bit, but that's okay. But these fans were amazing. I couldn't ask for a nicer build. There's a bit I have to do. Probably time of filming, I'll have bought it, because when I build this, and when you're finishing this build, I have played with this computer every day for months now. Just the way my schedule goes. And I'm glad it's finished. The road was tough. I will admit that now. It was frustrating. Everything that could have gone wrong. I didn't have any water leaks, which was surprisingly. The water side of it, like building the loop, and was actually quite easy. I have done some research. I have some of the links into the videos I have watched and preparing for this build, and how they are calling it. But it was a very easy loop. I won't go hardline, and I think hardline would look nice, but no, I'm not going hardline ever. I think soft tubing would be going. I think it'll be fine. I think it's a lot of work. I say this now, and I'm going to do it, but no, let me enjoy it. I finished this build. It's something I've never done before. Water cooling a computer, I've not ever done that before. Building PCs it's easy enough, but and fan on this fan, easy to know. Sorry, easing the like an ANO, an all liquid but cooler is easy. This was actually quite simple, and it was a challenge, but I'm glad I did it. I've got so much left over. Honestly, I've overplanned it, but it means I can use it on other builds or have spares. Couldn't pass the window. I was going to return some of it because I got far too much. But it's one of these things where I have to well, it's good to have spares. Might sell them, but who knows? Just keep them. You never know when you need them. Because guaranteed I'll sell them. And then something will happen, then I need them again, so I have to buy them again. So it's always sort of law, isn't it? So I'm glad you finished this series. This was a very eventful series. It's probably one of the biggest series I've done on this channel to date. Time of filming, of course. Because personal builds, we say personal builds. At least it didn't take a while. It only took at least a month. A month without gaming. Comment below if you find that sad. So, yeah, I'm glad I finished this project. It's now working, running away. It's running as we speak because I can't take it down here, obviously, for obvious reasons. Those triangles look amazing. Still have to get the other loop working, but that's okay. So, thanks for watching. I'm glad you enjoyed the series. I'm hoping my next build won't take us along part 5 or whatever you're now. And I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.